Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm still clearly pissed off that my microphone stopped working yesterday. Probably just needs a new battery, but I don't care. So, the other day I was having a conversation with a friend about reviews. Google reviews. People leaving reviews on places that needn't be reviewed. So I thought for today's video, it would be a fun and fresh idea if I reviewed some of these reviews. So we're going to start off with the Pacific Ocean. First of all, you can see it's got 4.6 stars out of 5, 10,887 Google reviews at the time of me doing this video. Bob the Dragon, sorry too wet, 0 out of 5. But they've clearly done a 5 out of 5, so I give them a 0 out of 5 for not knowing how to read. If you look up here, TikTok, 2000. So obviously there was some sort of meme that went on. I came here from TikTok. You went to the Pacific Ocean just because of a TikTok? Do you know what? It's just got a bunch of people from TikTok doing it as a meme. I don't want to look at meme reviews. I want to look at legit stupid reviews. So, Bank and Monument stations. This is the underground tube stations in the heart of the city of London. 3.6 stars out of 5, 104 Google reviews. Firstly, I want to look at some of the 5-star reviews just to get the essence of people who leave reviews on places like this, because it baffles me. Best tube station at par with Stratford Station. Stratford Station is horrible, so you're wrong. Great connecting lines, you can hop off at any train. To any train. It's kind of the point of a train station. 5-star, good station. Bank and Monument are interlinked. London Underground, Docklands Light Railway stations. Are you being paid by TfL to say all this? That former public transport complex spanning the length of King William Street in the City of London. Definitely being paid. 520 reviews, 81,000 photos. Jesus Christ. Are you being paid by Google? 5-star simply saying, yeah, it's bank. Now let's get to the good ones, the lowest rated reviews. Hate this station. Signs always take you the long way round. Long tunnels, loads of stairs, hot and busy. Sometimes they even make you walk from bank to monument, then back to bank to get to your underground line. Station is a joke. Maybe you just need to get better at using the stations. I use bank station quite frequently. It's not that difficult. Little bit of a walk, but cardio is good for you. I give you a 1-star review, Bob Star. Bob 1-star more like. Dreadful station. Impossible to find your way around. Feels like you've been underground long enough for a new species of life to have evolved. Avoid. I love people, man. People are so fucking weird. Avoid during rush hours. But very vital communication hub. So vital, he's given it a 1-star. People try to push you next to the wall and walk in the wrong order. How's that the tube station's fault? That tourists don't know how to walk around London properly. Don't even get me started on tourists, man. Pure design of this station. Extremely busy with people everywhere so you can't walk. Long tunes. Walk to platforms apart Central Line platform. Also, this station is very hot. On warm summer, very hot. Avoid at all costs. Well, it's underground. Can't do much for, what's the opposite of central heating? Wow. The AC. You can't do much for the AC underground. I don't fucking know. I ain't TfL. Staff are really disrespectful. A hellish maze plagued with unhelpful and uncaring staff. Yeah, it's like that labyrinth with the Minotaur in that Greek thingy. Mythology. Tale. Wow, what a chaotic labyrinth. I was lost. See, told you. Such a mess. Too many wannabes here and watch out for gold diggers. Naeem, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by wannabes? Bank is in the heart of central London for any of my American viewers. The city of London, in fact, where the kind of hub of banking and finance and important quotation jobs are. So what do you mean by wannabes? People there pretending to be bankers, and the gold diggers are hanging out for the bankers, no doubt. I got lost here for 2 days. Absolutely awful station, worse than the underground. Hot, sweaty, confusing, long and annoying. However, it's a very useful station. That's why I gave it 2 stars instead of 1. Well, they're fair at the very least. 4.7 stars out of 5. 101,000 Google reviews. As always, let's look. As always, I've done this once before. Let's look at the 5-star reviews first. Tower Bridge is one of the best landmark I love in London. The bridge itself looks very rigid and engineering. That's why I love it. On the other hand, you can walk along the bridge to cross the River Thames. Of course, you can walk to the top of the tower. Then you can see both on the River Thames. Both sides. I can't read. I strongly suggest to walk to the tower at night. You can see beautiful night view of London. What is this video? It's just me mocking people. Most of my videos. Iconic site, iconic site, iconic site. Warning, do not go when raining. I had to learn the hard way. Bless them. Just carry an umbrella, mate. Iconic, landmark, iconic, iconic, iconic. Right, okay, so you're all just copying each other. Let's go to the lowest ratings. This place is amazing. It's one of my favourite in the UK. The view is extraordinary. You must visit if you go to London. The only problem is that there aren't public litter bins, so all the rubbish is all around the summer kiosks. It wasn't like there when I was there in the winter. 1 star. Everything was great apart from this one thing. 1 fucking star. Fuck you, Tower Bridge. Crowded. Do visit over the weekend if you like 5 centimetres of personal space. What do you expect? It's London. Fraudsters making you play gambling tricks. Do not fall prey. You can't jump a bridge like in the movies. I lost a perfectly good seat, Ibiza, thanks to this landmark. I think you're in the wrong place, mate. Not a lot to do. Poor customer service. How can a bridge have customer service? I'm very confused. It's not like the staff at Tesco's. Maybe these people are just confusing Tower Bridge with a different place or a club called Tower Bridge. Only walked across it. 1 star. Oh shit, mate. Couldn't even run. A bridge is just a bridge, even an iconic one. What was the point? Why even leave what is the point of that review? What is the point? Why would you just leave a nasty review for no reason? Look at this one. Nice view. 1 star. Brilliant. Not impressed with the service. Guy at bar clearly did not want to be there. Yawning and scratching himself. Just scratching his ball sack whilst he's making cocktails. And he walked off for 3-4 minutes to get milk for the pina colada. Well, maybe the fridge was just really, really far away. Walked off again after I swiped payment, so I had to wait again for a receipt, which was a massive inconvenience for him. Service awful, food was alright, not great, but I wouldn't recommend. I won't be back. There must be a club called Tower Bridge. Helen Beckett, stop following me. What is going on? Local guide, not what I expected. The clue's in the name. It's called a bridge. What did you expect? A hospital? Swarming with people, taking photos, traffic fumes, ice cream vans from the tower, kicking out vanilla essence, almost threw up. Oh, British people are just, I assume he's British, but so overdramatic. Full of homeless people. It's not the bridge's fault, is it? You need to speak to our government about that. My bag was stolen. Not the bridge's fault, is it? You need to speak to the government about that. John Howell, 1 star out of 5. Wasn't there. Pics were sent to me. I assume the pics were crap, so that's why he's left a 1 star review. See, what are people spending their time doing? I mean, I'm spending my time right now complaining about these people leaving stupid reviews, so maybe it's just the circle of life. Full of idiot window-licking tourists. I mean... right on the doorstep of the Tower Hotel. But no instiv. Huh? It's such a shame we in this country don't look after our heritage better. Alright, calm down. Oh, boring. Blue Warra. Traffic. London. Why? What was the point? What's the fucking point? Oh, people are so weird. I'm getting annoyed already. I want to see what people have said about Loch Ness. Mariah Carey fans convinced they spotted Loch Ness monster. What a pointless fucking article. What am I doing? Public has its say on Nessie skeleton. Giant skeleton. Might be Nessie. Where did it wash up though? Because if it... Aberdeenshire Beach. I don't know how far that is. Why is my video getting sidetracked like this? This is what it's like, by the way. An insight into the mind of me. It's just constant distractions. Decent. Anyway, see what people said about Loch Ness. Legendary Loch Ness. Lovely. I've been to Loch Ness. It's decent. Decent. 10 out of 10 stars. The Loch Ness monster ate all of my family. So disappointed and sad, sad days. It is fake. What? The lock? What, you think that they've just spilt some paint on the floor, like blue paint? I don't know where I was going with that. No such thing. What, Loch Ness or the Loch Ness monster, Nick? Because you're going to have to be a bit more specific. Rip off Britain at its best. Forced to pay £8 just to go to the toilet. I will never return to this visitor centre again. Would never recommend it to anyone. They even blocked off the view of the loch so that you couldn't take any pictures. That is a rip-off, actually. Yeah, that is a rip-off, actually. As for Nessie, there is nothing there and there never has been, as proven by research. Alright, are you a cryptozoologist, motherfucker? Come outside with me right now. You don't know that. I went there, it doesn't even exist. You guys have to be more specific about what doesn't exist, because if you're saying the loch doesn't exist, then I've got some shocking news to tell you. I was very disappointed by my visit. I was expecting to see a great beauty. Instead, I just saw my reflection. Sad! The last thing I want to look at is Big Ben. It has 4.4 stars out of 5, 42,000 reviews. Construction work has been ongoing on Big Ben since, I think, 2016. Quite a long time. So you can absolutely guarantee that there are some people who have gone to Big Ben and are going to complain that it's covered in scaffolding, even though it's been covered in scaffolding for the past 4 years. Guarantee. The Elizabeth Tower, known informally as Big Ben. This video is just like an English educational video. The nickname for the Great Bell, is a must-see sight in London. It's an extremely beautiful example of Gothic revival architecture and is, without question, the grandest clock tower on this planet. I want to see the statistics and the data about that, mate. Big Ben is the nickname for the Great Bell at the north end of the Palace of Westminster in London. It finished construction in 1589. Is Big Ben paying you to write this? And at the time was the largest and most accurate four-faced chiming click in the world. The tower has 5 bells. Big Ben being the largest as it weighs over 13 tonnes. Due to refurbishing work that started in 2016, tours of Big Ben have been suspended until 2021. Best put in your diary, as it is definitely worth a visit when it reopens. I don't know why everyone has that voice. In my head, everyone else sounds like that. What? Will? Paulo Daniel? They've said the same fucking thing. Parliament's definitely paying people to write good reviews. Boris Subirats has also said the exact same thing. What's going on? Right, let's go to the lowest ratings. Completely covered in scaffolding. As much as everyone should appreciate the need for this work to take place, it's currently a very sorry sight. When finally renovated and removed from the scaffolding, please go and visit, as it is an amazing building. So amazing, I'm leaving a 1-star review. It has nothing that could impress me, Tom Brady. Who's that? Who's Tom Brady? I thought maybe the reviews were arguing amongst themselves, as humans are, you know, want to do all the time. The maintenance is so bad, my wife herself could do better. The food is garbage. What food at Big Ben? What are you talking about? Biggest disappointment of London. Especially went to the Big Ben and surrounded to check the famous clock/building. Sadly, working on the Big Ben. Nothing you could see from the tower. Just the clock was barely visible. I came to London looking forward most to the iconic 350-foot tall clock tower rising over the surrounding area, just to find a very unattractive restoration project, completely covering the tower, excluding one clock face. You'd think they would go slowly, working on one section of Big Ben at a time, but no. Alright, are you a builder? Come on, man. Are you an architect? What? They decided to eliminate nearly all visibility of the clock tower and make me question my decision of ever coming to London. You know, there's other stuff to do in London other than seeing like a big bell. Disappointing me and many tourists hoping to see Big Ben. They even turned the bells that ring at the hour off. Because the construction workers inside, there was an article about... I know this because there was an article, I believe, in the Daily Mail, being like, oh, they're bloody PC gone mad. They've turned off the bells inside Big Ben because there's construction workers inside. Because they would go fucking deaf if it started bonging and people were inside. They would go deaf. And there was an article in the Daily Mail, I believe it was the Daily Mail, I might be wrong on that, but there was an article somewhere complaining about it, like it was PC gone mad or something like that, nanny state kind of thing. No, they just don't want like people to go deaf and get laws sued. I'll be honest, I've seen bigger Bens. It was fully covered in scaffolding, couldn't see it. Big letdown. I do like this place, but looking at Big Ben under construction, I really feel strange. Strange in what way, Catherine? Did you fancy Big Ben? We went on the river cruise and we saw the big clock. 1 star. Shit. Won't go again. Didn't like it. Doesn't have its charm. Didn't go there. 1 out of 5 stars. Brilliant. Brilliant. Very disappointing. After walking quite a distance, it was being renovated and covered. Nothing we had seen beforehand indicated this. Bullshit. Bullshit. If you're coming to London, you would have done some research on London, right? News. The first thing that comes up. Big Ben. Cost of repairing Elizabeth Tower rises by 18.6 million. I think it looks better like that. It looks well more interesting, like Scare Electrics. 18.6 million. I will fix it for 500 quid. Move over, move aside, everyone. I'll do it. I'll fix it. Has risen by 18.6 million following the discovery of bomb damage and asbestos. Why is there asbestos in Big Ben? I swear down, there was this thing that happened in Britain like a few years ago where everyone got their house filled with asbestos. Many homes built before 1980 contained asbestos in old floor tiles, and now it has to be gotten rid of because the fibres can be released into the air and it can fuck you up, essentially. The need for more money was only discovered during a survey of the 137-year-old structure. Council Commons Commission said it was extremely disappointed that the cost had risen 79.7 million. Fucking hell. I will literally do it for 1 million. I will fix it. I would just tear it down and replace it with a single tiny clock on the floor. I remember when Big Ben went under construction. When it initially went under construction, there was, I think it was BBC News, they held a little special news report where they were like, we're going to listen to the bongs, because they turned the bongs off for the last time. And there was like a minute's silence for Big Ben's bongs to go off. And afterwards, people on the ground started clapping like we were American or something. It was just shameful. And then Dolan Dark did that, he put man's not hot instead of the bot. It was a whole thing. I'll try and put the video in if I can find it. That is it. That is all for this video, whatever the hell this was. I do hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a few things about Britain and undergrounds and Big Ben. And remember, don't come to London until 2021 if you want to see Big Ben, because it is covered in scare electrics. Or if so, don't complain. That's all for this video. If you enjoyed it, do remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.